it exhausting for a narcissist to constantly fight and cause drama and blow up every relationship in their lives? No, it's not. So many people with empathy will say, that must be so draining and sad and depleting to just have to use people and manipulate them and trick them into liking you. Aren't narcissists exhausted? They don't have anything to compare it to, and they have a personality disorder that makes them think that they're perfect and everyone else is the problem. So no, it's not exhausting for them. In fact, drama and chaos fuels them. That'd be like somebody asking you, isn't it really exhausting being a human? You'd be like, I have nothing to compare it to. I've always been this way. Efforts are futile to try to convince this narcissist that the way that they're living their life is wrong. They're never going to listen to you. You can't teach somebody with a lack of empathy how to treat you with basic human decency at all times. You might as well try to teach the narcissist fluent Japanese, because it's like a completely different language to them to try to think about the needs of others and not consider themselves in every single situation. Narcissists live in a world where everybody is out to get them and everybody is envious of them. They're the greatest in the world and deserve everything, and they hate themselves. Their reality does not make sense. They don't live in the reality that you and I live in. From a young age, like 4, 5, and 6 years old, they developed coping mechanisms to deal with some kind of bad parenting, childhood trauma, or genetic issue with their brain they were born with. As they become adults, they maintain those same coping strategies that they developed when they were 4, 5, and 6 years old. And if you've ever tried to explain to a toddler what they're doing is hurting you, you will see how futile it is to try to explain that to an adult who has the same mentality and coping mechanisms as a small child. You don't try to teach that person how to treat you. You don't try to justify their behavior. Oh, well, they had a hard childhood. We all come from some sort of childhood trauma, and it's not an excuse to grow up and be a jerk and hurt people on purpose. You don't sit around wasting your time trying to teach an adult that they need to treat you with dignity and respect at all times, even when they're angry. If you think that you are dealing with narcissistic personality disorder, you got to make an escape plan, get out of there, go no contact. I've got a book on Amazon called Navigating Narcissists. The link to that is in my bio.